guys? Welcome back to MikeyPolis. Behind me is a 2021 Ford Bronco Badlands edition, and we're here to find out if it's Big Man certified. So you got the removable soft top, and then it is the 4-door. All 4 doors come off. You can take this bad boy off-road just like in a Jeep, but you're gonna drive in luxury but be off-road in a vehicle. It's got a full-size spare with a backup cam in the mount. It's got a 150-degree swing gate, so it's not a typical tailgate like in a truck. It's a swing gate. So you open it like this, and you can take your soft top off. So Bronco's got a super aggressive grille. It's got the paint match grille. You got the camera on the front, and then the 2 bug style headlights. Also on the front of this Bronco, you got a steel bumper. You got 2 big tow hooks to pull you around, and there's some space that you can slide a winch inside. So on this one, with it already being outfitted, it's outfitted with the Vision X little light pods, and you can control those from the auxiliary ports on the inside. One of my favorite parts of these Broncos is you notice it's got some wide hips on it. With it being the big 4-door Badlands edition, it sits wide. These bad boys are gonna keep your paint safe. And then of course you gotta have the iconic Bronco badge sitting next to these beautiful LED lights. One part that's really neat on this, so you got these big old wheels and tires, but you also got some upgraded BDS suspension. There's the all steel rock sliders, so when you're going off-road and you go over some soft spots, you're not gonna camber out the bottom of your vehicle. All right, y'all, we're inside. It's very evident. You're gonna see this when I show you the inside. This is not your typical ordinary off-road type of vehicle. This is made to off-road, but this is not, even from the Gladiator that we just did, in the last episode, this is not your ordinary off-road vehicle. This is a combination of sheer luxury, absolute over-the-top luxury, and being able to off-road. Inside, this is not your ordinary off-road vehicle. Let me show you. Straight out of the gates, it's very evident, obviously the luxury in here. This is the size of a MacBook Pro screen, but you got the leather wrap steering wheel that is heated. You got kind of the rubber components. You got the hand grips. You see some of these off-road components, but then you also have, like I said, the MacBook Pro size screen. Your driving modes you can change right here. You got all your auxiliary switches for light bars, everything outside that you put up on top. You got all your auxiliary switches for those right here. This is the 4-door, it's the Badlands, so it's the removable soft top. But then on top of it, you have your heated leather right here. Super, super nice leather. You got the Bronco debossed into the seat. You got the leather here, you got your shifting mode here. And then this one is the Maxlider Brothers Custom. So it's lifted, it's got the light bars on it already. It's got the bigger wheels and tires. And then kind of like the Gladiator, you get some of these components with the rubber. You got the automatic on and off, turn that off. But then you got the heated steering wheel, you got the heated seats. Down here, as you can see, there's the USB, the micro USB, some nice storage here, cup holders, really nice storage in the middle here. And then you got your mirrors and your windows all right here. Because the doors, there's not much on the doors because you can take them off. On the dash is a really nice all digital display. It's a V6 turbo, so this thing will get up and go, it'll haul, but on top of it, it feels like you're driving a tank. You get some of the same components of a Jeep, some of the same similarities, with the shorter, kind of stockier window. And then obviously there's no sunroof because it's a removable soft top. You get the really nice leather in the back as well. And then on the way back, it's a 150-degree swing gate. So the gate swings open. Instead of a tailgate coming down, it's a side swing gate that has a full-size spare and reverse camera on the back. As we put it in reverse, you can see you got the aerial view, and then you have the full backup cam, which is shockingly nice. this thing is pure luxury, which it should be. You know, you look at the price tag on some of these. So this is the Badlands. So this one's $100,000. It is already built and lifted. It's wide. It's made already as a custom vehicle. And so at $100,000, it typically is going to come in a little bit higher than maybe a Jeep would. But this thing is, I can tell you right now, I've been in it for about 10 minutes, and this bad boy is big man certified. We better do our inaugural leg swing. And I'm not even all the way back in this seat. I don't even have the seat all the way back. And I mean, I got plenty of room. Plenty of room. This is definitely not your ordinary SUV, that's for sure. As you'll notice in this video, it's slightly different outside here in Minnesota than the last time. Actually, not slightly different. It's shockingly different than the last time. And when we filmed the Gladiator just a week ago, it was raining, but there wasn't any snow. And as you notice now, it's 28 degrees and it's been snowing for 2 days. We don't have a crazy amount of snow. It's very fine snow, but nonetheless, we have snow on the ground. So this is a very different view. I got my full parka on, the MikeyPolis hat, and so this is a very different view than what we saw last time, but we're still out here filming. Because this vehicle is the vehicle that it is, we're gonna stay just right at the dealership, right around there's a couple of little roads right around the block here. But we're staying right here just because we just had a fresh snowstorm in Minnesota, but also the fact that it's a mortgage payment on a house. So right off the gates, you know, this only has 4,203 miles on it. So it's new, you know, I got my leg room to swing my legs, which is nice. This bad boy is definitely not your ordinary SUV, that's for sure. I mean, this thing's on a whole nother level than anything we've driven yet. All right, guys, as we wrap this video up, I want to say that this Bronco is for sale. I'll have it listed in the description box down below. Huge shout out to Jake and the whole squad out at Dave Severson for letting me drive this bad boy. That's going to wrap up this edition of Big Man Certified here on MikeyPolis, doing the 2021 Ford Bronco Badlands edition. This thing is 100% stamped Big Man Certified. If you dig today's video, please hit that thumbs up, hit the red subscribe button to not miss my next episode, and with that, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.